Hello everyone, welcome to another FOTN review. This is the first one we've done in quite a while. This was at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena in Jacksonville, Florida, United States. The reason it's there is because, well, the next few events will be over there because Dana White bought the place basically to host some fight events over there. And yeah, so UFC 249, interestingly enough, was supposed to be another fight between Tony Ferguson and Nurmagomedov, and it got cancelled again because Nurmagomedov couldn't travel to America from his native, I think it's Russia. Hang on, I'm going to have to look that up so I don't seem racist. It is Russia, I was correct. But yeah, you couldn't really travel out of there, so, you know, you had to stay put, and Justin Gaethje was brought in as the new opponent, and our main event would be Tony Ferguson versus Justin Gaethje, and it would also luckily be the fight of the night. And yeah, it's basically my job to tell you how it went and try to break it down round by round as best as possible. So here we go. So round one starts, and it is very much a feeling out process. They're trying to get a good beat on each other. We know that the main thing in this fight is that Ferguson likes to just beat people's faces up, like make them bleed and make them bruise and stuff. And Gaethje has some of the best hooks, some of the best left hooks as we see in this fight. And he keeps landing those at quite a steady clip. He rocks Ferguson with a lot of left hook shots. There's not really any clinching or wrestling action for the entirety of the fight, but Ferguson is the one stalking forwards. He's got the longer reach. He's, you know, I was going to say he's taller, but he's actually the same height as Gaethje. But, you know, he's the one moving forward more. So Gaethje's backing away, but he's landing big, powerful shots. And Ferguson is just shrugging them off and, like, walking through them like a zombie. And that's basically the entire story of this fight, really. But there are still, like, great moments throughout it, and I'm going to try and tell you those as best as I can. So, yeah, Gaethje... round one was slightly more up in the air than most of the other ones, but round one definitely goes to Gaethje. Round two definitely goes to Gaethje. He just kept doing what he was doing, landing great, crisp, clean combos. Gaethje's style has changed. He's not as risky as he used to be. Like, you know, 3 years ago, my fight of the year for 2017 was him versus Eddie Alvarez, and Eddie Alvarez won that fight by knockout in round 3. You know, Gaethje is not as... he doesn't take as many risks, and it pays off really well here. He's, like, so clean and crisp, and just, like, sort of baiting Ferguson in, but Ferguson, being the weird person he is, like, he's setting up a lot of, like, spinning stuff. He throws some really good body kicks and head kicks as well, but it's Gaethje who gets the better of the hooks, especially to the body. He lands some really good hooks to the body in round 2, and then as the round is closing out, Gaethje goes for an uppercut. His is bigger and misses, and Ferguson goes for one and clops, just absolutely clops. I don't know why I say clops. Clips Justin, right on the chin, and knocks him down at the end of round 2. I was like, you know, like, Ferguson just was suffering 2 rounds of punishment from Gaethje, and then, like, you know, he lands that, and I'm like, oh shit, it's not over. And then rounds 3 and 4 were sort of the same. In round 3 we started seeing, like, a big difference. Like, Gaethje's face is, like, relatively undamaged. He's got, like, a bit of blood in his mouth, and that's it. We see him spitting blood in the round, actually, in round 3. But Ferguson, like, you know, his forehead starts to swell. He gets a nasty cut round here. His eye swells badly. He gets a nasty cut round here on his left eye as well. It's weird seeing Tony Ferguson being the one with the messed up face, to be honest. But it's, you know, it is mostly the same story. Like, Ferguson coming in, he starts throwing a bit more wild technique. Like, he starts doing this weird punch to the thigh that keeps landing, and it just reminded me of that one time that Brian Ebersol did it in that one really crap fight. I don't remember who it was against, I don't care. But yeah, so round 3 definitely, you know, once again, mostly Gaethje. Ferguson did start to shift a bit more though. He was moving in with more elbows. He was, like, getting better at dodging Justin's stuff, even though for the most part he was walking through it, but he was starting to stagger a bit, and I noticed this. I think some other people did too, but yeah, Ferguson was eating the shots. He wasn't eating them as confidently, though. I think he was starting to, like, wobble a bit in round 3. Then round 4, you know, his legs started getting busted up as well. Gaethje threw a lot of really good leg kicks in round 4, and started like doing a lot more damage to the lower half of Ferguson's body. But you know, it was again like his hooks, his absolutely clean boxing that just landed shot for shot for shot. And one thing I forgot to mention was that during this fight, there were like tweets being posted as people were watching it, and Forrest Griffin said, "I definitely would have been knocked out by now." Because, you know, if Forrest Griffin pops up, I listen. I love the man. He's fantastic. But yeah, so round 4 is very much just Gaethje falling into his rhythm really well and like landing the shots and staggering Ferguson a bit more. I think there's a point where he throws a leg kick that opens a cut on Ferguson's leg. It's either a cut on his leg or it's just some blood from like his face that might drip down. I don't really know. Then in round 5, yeah, once again, sort of the same thing, and round 5 is where the fight ends actually. Gaethje finishes it with, I don't know, roughly about a minute and a half left, maybe a bit less than that. But yeah, he just like lands one really big shot, and you can see that Ferguson's face is fucked up, and he backs away. And Gaethje goes to land another one, but Herb Dean just starts to fight, and I'm like, that's a really good call from Herb Dean, because Ferguson was suffering something fierce from those shots. You know, he was getting busted up pretty fucking badly. But this was still a hell of a fight. I honestly think this could be in maybe my top 5 of the year. It's not quite the level of Joanna and Mailing. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna have to look at her. I'm gonna have to look that up. Her name. I feel bad for not remembering it because it's definitely my fight of the year so far. Mailing Zhao? Zhang Weili. Yeah, Zhang Weili. But that's definitely my fight of the year. But this one, between Ferguson and Gaethje, pretty close contender. I thought it was really fun, even though it was pretty one-sided. But you know, I'm not someone who often would put a fight of the year on if it's just one guy hitting a bunch of shots. But Ferguson, like, he was doing some pretty cool shit. So, but yeah, that's really all that I have to say. I don't have a lot else to talk about. The next, the next event. Where is it? The next one is. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to skip way ahead. The next one is May 13th, which is... it's in a few days, actually. Huh. Isn't it? And what is today's date? I'm going to check my phone. I'm sorry for like dragging this out. 10th of May, so... Wednesday. Interesting. And yeah, it'll be in the same place. And it's the main event between... Well, it'll be between Anthony Smith and Glover Teixeira. But that's for then. For now, I thought this fight was really good between Ferguson and Gaethje. I would definitely recommend seeking it for yourself just to watch the crazy shit that Ferguson does, because, you know what, if I could watch a documentary just of Tony Ferguson doing weird shit for 12 hours, I would be captivated. Absolutely. So, yeah, the next Fight of the Night thing I'll see you for will probably be then if they have a Fight of the Night to review. But the next actual video I'll see you for will probably be backtracking the full Kitty episode. That's what it was supposed to be today, but I completely forgot that there was a fight card last night. So, yeah. And as always, I don't really, this isn't going to be as edited. There's going to be like a few cuts here and there to like keep it short. I'll see you all for the backtracking thing whenever that comes about. As always, thank you for watching. You're awesome. Bye bye.